kitchen with Chef Nadal. You in the kitchen, live in the kitchen. Come on, gather round, he gon' cook for y'all. You in the kitchen, live in the kitchen. Need a recipe, he got what you like. You in the kitchen, live in the kitchen. Chef Nadal's in the kitchen tonight. You in the kitchen, live in the kitchen. You in the kitchen.
Today, we are in the kitchen cooking egg rolls. It's going to be something simple that you can do. You can make these ahead of time. Go ahead and freeze them, thaw them out, fry them again the next day. This going to be so good. We got all of our ingredients that we're going to make these simple egg rolls. They're going to be perfect though, and they can go with any side. Shoot, you can have these as a meal. We're going to show you just how we do it in the kitchen. Alright, so today, everybody keep asking me about how do I get these egg rolls together? How do I make my egg rolls stay together? They come out wrong. They be too big. They not big enough. We're going to show you how to make egg rolls today. We got us some shrimps. We got us some coleslaw mix, real easy. And we got us duck sauce. We got an egg for our egg wash. We got sesame oil. We got oyster sauce. We got vinegar. Handful of ingredients. We always keep it simple in the kitchen. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of these shrimp, put them down, cut them up. You want them to be in nice little pieces. It's real simple. Cut them up. Make sure they're not too big. And because these are raw shrimp, they're extra large. So we make sure we go get plenty of pieces of shrimp in the egg rolls. Don't cut them too big, but make sure that they got some girth to them, you know. Just like that. See the sizes? About that size. Cut these up. And like I said, these are raw shrimp. They already been peeled and deveined, so you don't have to worry about doing all of that. And also, we took the tails off as well, so we can get the whole shrimp. These are raw because they go cook in that oil that we got heated up already at 350. And we're going to wrap these wontons up and show you, because a lot of people be like, oh man, my wontons don't stay together in the hot oil, or they be too this and too that. So you got to just make sure you do it. It's more simple. It's easier than you think it is. A lot of people, when they cook it, they make it a lot harder than it really is on themselves. Keep it simple and everything will work out for you. We'll get these chopped up real good, and I'm going to show you how we mix this coleslaw up over here. And we just got a little bag of coleslaw. Like I said, instead of shredding up the cabbage, because if you shred up the cabbage, it could be too big. And that's the only thing you want to make sure you stay delicate, because the wonton wrappers, when you get them, they be real delicate. They can break up into grease, or they can break as you roll them. It's a real pain sometimes. So you gotta just take it easy, be delicate with them, you know. So that's good. That's about enough to start. I'll cut the rest of them up in a minute, but we're gonna show you how to do the filling in just a second. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna put the sesame oil, the oyster sauce, a little splash of vinegar in there, some salt and pepper. We're gonna mix that around and mix it all together. We're gonna roll these wontons up. It's gonna be simple. Let me wash my hands. So, all right, now we go mix up the coleslaw so we can make our filling for our egg rolls. Now, when you're doing the egg rolls with the shrimp, you kind of want to have more, you know, cabbage and coleslaw mix in there than you normally would have if you were doing. Some people do ground pork. They put the ground pork in there, and they have a lot of ground pork stuffed in there, you know, and it come out real filling because it's stuffed. But when we're doing the shrimps, you want to make sure it's a balance. You don't want to have it loaded with shrimp. You use 30 shrimp in the egg roll. You can use all shrimp if you want to. I mean, that's up to you. But we will just do a few shrimp in the egg rolls, and we will do a lot of cabbage. So make sure but you don't want to overstuff it. Just make sure you don't overstuff it. Anyway, so we got some sesame oil here, and this is super strong, so you don't want to use too much of it. But make sure you get that sesame oil flavor in it, and this will make your egg rolls taste egg rolly. You know, that's what they use. We got some oyster sauce. You can find this in your supermarkets, any supermarket that you shop at. Just go to the little Asian or Latin section. They usually have it all together. And I did maybe a tablespoon and a half of the oyster sauce. We got some vinegar. This is distilled vinegar. It's white vinegar. You can use apple cider if you want, but it's whatever your preference is. We're just gonna do a splash of this. Maybe 2 splashes. Okay. Now we're gonna mix this around. What we got? Can't forget our salt and pepper. Gotta make sure you get that salt and pepper in there. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good coarse black pepper. I like that. All right, so that's maybe a tablespoon of pepper and the same salt, equal portion. When you're old like me, man, you can eyeball your stuff. So we're gonna mix this up. Make sure that you get your oyster sauce and your sesame oil and everything mixed into your coleslaw. All right. Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit more of everything. So this gonna change it up. Let's say we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of the oyster sauce. I don't need to add no more sesame oil. I put enough sesame oil, so maybe you want to add, okay, that was a teaspoon or a tablespoon, whatever your taste is. If you want it heavy, you know, make it heavy. If you want it light, don't put too much because you can really overdo it with that sesame oil. All right, there we go. That's better. That looks a lot better. You kind of want this consistency. You see it? How it's a little dark from that oyster sauce. And believe me, that little bit will go a long way for you. Alright, so we're going to roll our wontons down. And we got these, you can also get these from your supermarket. They usually have them in the vegetable section, in the freezer and whatnot. You can pick them up. They have the little ones and the big ones and the round ones. Also, you can use these to make raviolis and stuff too. A lot of stuff you can do with these wonton wrappers. So we're going to use a little bit of flour. A little bit of flour on our surface. Nice clean surface. Make sure that this don't stick. Take our wonton wrappers. You can see? And these are delicate, so you want to make sure you try to keep it as light as you can when you're rolling them. We got some of our shrimp here. So we're going to take some of our mix, put it in. Now when you're rolling these, you want to go corner to corner. See, I'm on an angle. You can see, I'm on an angle. All right, that's enough of the cabbage. That's enough of that. Now I heard somebody say that they want to have a lot in one of theirs, so I'm gonna go ahead and make that now. Oh, we got this big one, we need to cut it up. All right, that's good to me. That's a lot in one. So now this is the key part of it. You want to make sure that you roll them. So what I like to do is I like to get it over top of the mixture and tuck it. And then once you get that in, you roll it. Try to keep it tight. Okay? Once you get to this part, you want to take your edges and fold them in. And this is what's going to seal it. Some people know how to roll burritos. Some people know how to roll other things. It's just that simple. Alright, so now at this point, once you got it tucked in and roll and seal, you want to take, I should have already did this, but you want to take your egg, put it into your bowl, mix it around, get you a little splash of water in there. Let me show you how we do it. Okay, take that and whisk it. And this is what you're going to use right here just to seal the egg rolls. This is very important. Okay. And you want to get just a splash of water in your mix. And we're going to use our brush to brush these egg rolls. And you want to just get just enough to seal it. Right along the edge. And you'll see the color change. So you know that it's nice and moist. Okay? Then you keep rolling it. And boom. Just that simple. And it's gonna stay like this. You throw it in the fryer, it's perfect. I'm gonna put these at. Put these here. Alright, so we're gonna do one more. We'll do one more. Took my time on that one. We'll do this one a little bit faster. Some of our mix. Corner to corner. Little shrimp. It's just that simple. Fold it, tuck it, fold it, tuck it, egg wash. Just that simple. How hard is that? Now we are straight. See now that's perfect. I'm glad that happened. You got a little hole right there. That's gonna cover it right up. Press it down. The egg wash will seal it. A little piece right here. Boom. And you want to get your oil. We got our oil going at 350. You don't want to put too many in at a time, because if your stuff should start to come out, your oil will start to burn. Make sure that you get your oil going at 350, preheated. Drop about 2 or 3 a minute at a time. Let them go for maybe 10 minutes. Pull them out. And then you put them on the paper towel. If you want to put salt on them, that's fine. You can do that. They're going to be perfect anyway. We're going to show you how you do it though as soon as we come back. Egg roll time. Got a few of them rolled up. We're going to drop them down in this grease. Like I said, it's 350. You want to be careful when you drop them in. Don't use your hands, use some tongs. Be safe. Alright. Get a couple more of these wrapped up. 350. We're going to let these go 10 minutes. They're going to be done quick. Don't worry about the shrimp. They're going to be done in that grease. Believe me. We're going to wrap up a handful of these things. We might do a smorgasbord of egg rolls. I mean a smorgasbord, if that's what the right word is. I'm talking about we're going to make a whole lot of egg rolls. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, good to go. So now we get ready to pull these egg rolls out. They've been going for, you can push it to 10 minutes if you want, but I would say they've been going maybe 8 minutes. But you just want to make sure they're good golden brown, you know. Pull out the first couple of them. I let my oil drain off a little bit. That's why I say use the tongs, folks. And you want to make sure you put it onto a paper towel so the rest of the oil can drain off. See that color though? That golden brown? That's when it's perfect. And that's what we're looking for. Perfect golden brown, crispy egg rolls. He's got a couple more minutes to go, so I'll put a couple more in here. Have a couple of these. Into the oil we go. Into the oil we go. We can do one more. We do one more. So we got 5 in there. We're pushing it. But don't put too many. Don't put too many. Don't put too many. We'll go just 5. Anyway, we got 2 more to go. We're going to pull out maybe another 3 minutes. But like I said, make sure that it's perfect golden brown. And what I usually do is I cut them in half to serve them up. I mean, if you want to eat them with your food whole, pour the soy sauce on the inside of it, let it go all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, I tell you, we make these egg rolls in advance. We'll make 20, 30 of them. I'm talking about 40, 50 of them, even 100 of them. And we'll use all of them that we need. We'll cook all the ones that we got. We'll freeze the rest. You can just put them in a Ziploc bag. Make sure you get all the air out of it. You know, do your little trick. You know, when you sucking the air out of the bag. You know how you do it. You can fold it over. You know, But make sure you put it all in the freezer. You can just take them out and put them right in the oil. Like I said, I mean, we do it in advance. We'll do 100 of them, and do it for a party or something. And you can cook them anytime you want. You know, for any kind of meal. You know, hey, I just want an egg roll. Let me go in there and pop one of them things in the grease. You know, beautiful thing, man. That's how we do this egg roll thing. We doing it in the kitchen, man. That's how we do it. We got we go probably roll a couple more ones up if you don't like shrimp, or if you don't like pork, or you don't like any kind of meat. You know, you can do veggie. Just cut, do your coleslaw just like I showed you with your oyster sauce and your sesame oil. And if you want to throw other veggies in there, you can as well. Just make sure you don't overload your egg rolls, you know. And we done. Just like I said, it's that easy. We got our egg rolls piled high to the sky like I said we would. We got some sweet and sour sauce right here. Orange sweet and sour sauce. You want to take a little bit of your orange and put it in there and mix it up. It'll give you a different citrusy type of taste. So this is how we did it. And we got a couple little veggie ones. Like I said, I told you we could do the veggie ones. If you don't want to do meat or shrimp or whatever over there, we got perfect little veggie egg rolls. It's perfect. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take a little sample of this and dip it in our orange sauce. Do you hear the crunch? I mean, seriously, do you hear it? That is immaculate. Immaculate conception. Immaculate conception egg rolls. Delicious. So, another job well done. We got our egg rolls popping. That was perfect. Got our veggie egg rolls. Got our sauce. No more complaining about not rolling your egg rolls right. Do it the right way. Another victory. Oh, I got these saved up. Just because of the time, you know, we got the orange glaze sauce. I'm going to use an orange to chase my shot we got here instead of using the lemon. Take it something different. Another job well done in the kitchen. Make sure you check out the blog. Any and everything blog.com. Like, share the videos. If you like it, even if you don't like it, post a comment. We need to get all your feedback. We live in the kitchen. Love you.
One. In the kitchen with Chef Nadal.
Two.
You in the kitchen, live in
Don't
the
make it too
kitchen.
simple. No, we gonna scratch that. Fuck that shit. We'll scratch that.
You in the kitchen, live in the kitchen. Need a recipe,
All right,
got what you like. You in the kitchen, live in
One.
the kitchen.
In the kitchen! We in the kitchen!
Live in the kitchen, live in the kitchen. You in the kitchen with Chef Nadal.